What's up YouTube? This is Felix. Today I'm going to be doing a challenge that conveniently requires me to eat fast food. I don't really like cooking that much, and I also move around frequently enough that it's inconvenient to have a lot of ingredients. So I tend to just kind of make the same simple meals over and over again. So fast food is a convenient way out of that. And I don't eat fast food all the time, because my parents are probably watching. I do eat vegetables often. Fast food is convenient, it's quick, as the name suggests. It used to be cheap. It's not really that cheap anymore. And often, it even tastes good. But today we're going to find out if it still tastes good the next day. The challenge that I'm going to do today is I picked 5 fast food places, and I'm going to pick a few items and get 2 of each thing. One of them I'm going to try right away, and the other one I'm going to try the next day. Put it in my fridge and then reheat it. And I'm going to see how well the food from each of these places holds up the next day. So hopefully this is an interesting premise. Let's get started. Okay, so for the first one, I chose McDonald's. McDonald's is like the mascot of fast food, right? Like when I think of cheap, low quality food, I think of McDonald's. Can I get 2 Big Macs, 2 hot and spicy McChickens, and then 2 small fries? It was like $20. This was a stupid idea. I'm probably not even gonna make any money off of this video.
Okay, total is $19.43.
$19.43. Not a great year. For any history buffs out there, 1943 was in the middle of a war. I won't tell you which one. Drop it in the comments if you think you know ball. Thank you. So what I got a Big Mac, because that's kind of their signature order. And then a hot and spicy McChicken, because that's pretty much the only thing I ever get from McDonald's. I don't go that often, but if I do, I get the hot and spicy McChicken. And then I got small fries. Okay, the fries are kind of spilling all over the place. That's a small. It's a lot of fries. It's alright. Doesn't really have any flavor. Okay, here's the Big Mac. I can't remember the last time I've actually had a burger at McDonald's. I always get the McChicken. Let's see how this tastes. I like that there's like a extra bun in the middle. Not really sure what purpose that's serving. It's like a lasagna. Okay. The patties are terribly cooked. It's like well done and then some. It's like congratulations. Probably not any actual meat in this thing. It's alright. This whatever sauce they put on and the lettuce are kind of carrying. Oh, there's a pickle there too. You know, the burger itself is nothing. You guys know that one like documentary where the guy was like, I ate at McDonald's every day for a month and I got fat and it was unhealthy for me. Like, yeah, no crap, dude. Great investigative journalism there, bud. This was not worth the price. The patty is genuinely so poorly cooked. That's what you get from McDonald's, I guess. Alright, that was the Big Mac. Not a fan. If I'm in the mood for a hamburger, McDonald's is not the place that I'm going. Alright, now for the real sandwich. The hot and spicy McChicken. Yeah. Whatever combination of rats and plastic they used to make this chicken, it's working. In the mystery white sauce, it's probably just mayonnaise. I guess I've never actually had mayonnaise warm, but it's probably mayonnaise. I'm better off not knowing. I should have something to drink. There's a little bit of soda left in this. Wow, that was warm. That was warm. Okay, 2 thumbs up on the McChicken. Beautiful. Overall consensus on fresh McDonald's, McChicken, beautiful. The Big Mac and the fries, see how they taste tomorrow. Alright, it's the next day. We got our reheated McDonald's. 45 seconds in the microwave. It's delicious. Okay, let's start with the fries. No. Yeah, that's awful. My roommate does have an air fryer, so I probably could have used that and it could have turned out a little better. But they honestly weren't that great to start with, so I wasn't really worried about it. I don't even know how to really describe it. It tastes like cardboard. Maybe it's the best. Cardboard with a little bit of salt. Okay, let's go. Let's do the Big Mac. Probably could use another 15 seconds. It's honestly not that much worse than it was yesterday. The bread's not great. The sauce kind of soaked into it and it didn't really reheat that well. The sauce and the lettuce are fine. And the patty wasn't good to begin with, but it's not worse. So I do have a drink this time. Dirty Mountain Dew. You guys heard about this? It's like, it's cream soda, Mountain Dew basically. This stuff is great. Finally, they made a Mountain Dew for freaks like me. Alright, let's try the McChicken. This better be good. That was disappointing. I think because the other items weren't really that good yesterday, I wasn't very disappointed when they also weren't good today. But the McChicken was disappointing. The chicken patty has lost all its flavor. Once again, the quality of the bread has gone down. Basically, the things that weren't that good to start with don't really get worse. But the ones that were good, the McChicken, definitely did get worse. I think the bread holds up the worst out of any of this. The fries are pretty bad, but out of the sandwiches, the bread seems to be the worst. The fries, actually, surprisingly, the fries dropped in quality the most, which I think that surprises me because I did not like them yesterday, but they're definitely a lot worse. How would I rate this? I think fresh, it was like maybe a 4 out of 10, and most 3 of those 4 points are coming from the McChicken. And now, I mean, it's not inedible. Maybe a 2 out of 10. I don't know. I'll finish it. I'm hungry enough. Well, I'll see you next time. Okay, quick update. I finished the sandwiches because I was hungry and I paid for them. They weren't really that good. The bread was kind of stale and the patties lost most of their flavor. And they weren't really warm enough, which I guess was my fault. I didn't heat them up enough. But I tried another fry and these things are like tough. Like they've hardened as they've cooled down. Yeah, I don't know what these things are made of, but it's not food. Alright, so I wanted to mix it up for each restaurant instead of just doing like burger places for all 5 of them. So the one I chose this time is Taco Bell. And I know some people don't like Taco Bell, but I love it. I'm like Sister Sage. I love that stuff. I know like the common joke is like Taco Bell gives you diarrhea or whatever, but I've never really had that problem. I guess I got like an iron stomach. What the hell is going on over there? Anyways, so I kind of went the same route with McDonald's where I got an item I like, a popular item, and some fries. I left my drink in the car. Hold on. You do not want to know how expensive this meal was. Too expensive. But today was payday, so it didn't hurt my wallet that badly. I got a popular item, got the Crunchwrap Supreme. I got an item I like, the beefy 5-layer burrito. And I got some fries. The nacho fries, baby. And you know I had to get the Baja Blast. This is actually the dirty Baja Blast. Take a sip of that and tell me there's no God. You can't do it. Can't do it. Wow. Okay. Let's get started here. Let's try this. Now, I've had the Crunchwrap Supreme before, and I'm not a huge fan of it, but I remember it being good. There's a little crunch. There's a little wrap. And there's some Supreme in here. Not bad. I'm anticipating there's not going to be a whole lot of crunch tomorrow, because there are several sauces on this thing. And it's definitely going to get soggy. We'll see how well the tortilla holds up too. It's just barely cold enough to justify wearing a jacket. But I got this on for swag purposes. Peep the fit, peep the fit. Oh, the Star Trek Letterman jacket? Sheesh. Alright, back to the video. Let's pop a couple of nacho fries. These things are amazing. Now with McDonald's, the fries drop the most in quality, mostly because of texture. But these actually taste good. So I'm curious what they'll be like tomorrow. I love nacho fries. It's like an ASMR. This also might be a controversial take for people who do like Taco Bell. I actually don't get any sauce packets. I find the packets in general to be an inconvenient way to dispense sauce. So I don't get ketchup unless I can like get in the little cups. They're hard to open, they're a mess. It's just not worth it. The crinkling is probably louder than my voice. The beefy 5-layer burrito. I get this almost every time I go to McDonald's. I get this almost every time I go to Taco Bell. I don't think they have this in McDonald's. I should check. It's beefy. There's 5 layers. And it's a burrito. What are the 5 layers? There's beef, there's beans, there's shredded cheese, and there's like nacho cheese. That's 4 layers. I might have got it gypped out of a layer. This was low-key worth half my paycheck. I hope you guys are eating along with me at home. I feel like I'm kind of carrying the conversation here. You guys seen any good scary movies lately? I've seen several. I saw Obsession, I saw Backrooms, and I saw Scary Movie. Oh, we're taking a quick break for Felix's movie review. There's people walking by. I'm gonna stop talking. Obsession obviously has been very popular, and that one, it was really good. I usually don't like horror movies because they're kind of just scary for the sake of being scary. Like if it's a horror movie and it's also just a good movie, then I'll usually like it. But if it's just like a series of jump scares, it's not really my thing. But Obsession was a scary movie and also a good movie, so I quite enjoyed that. I actually didn't know anything about it going in. I saw that it had really good reviews, so I was like, let's check this out. So I didn't even know it was a horror movie, and I didn't know the plot at all. But I was freaked out a little bit, but I did like it. I was thinking about it for like the next 24 hours. Yeah, it was really well done. I'm not that good of a movie critic, so I don't really got much more to say besides it was good. If I was Bear, I would have wished for some Taco Bell. Backrooms certainly wasn't as good, but the set design was really cool. It was all like it was like practical set. It was really creative. And the director was like 20. I think the director of Obsession was pretty young too. Hey, movie studios, if you're looking for young filmmakers that are getting their start on YouTube, hit me up. Go check out some of my stuff. Oh, shit. They didn't give me a single napkin. Count your days, Taco Bell. I just barely, like less than an hour ago, watched a Scary Movie, like the parody one. It was fun. If you've seen some of the other ones from the Scary Movie franchise, it's pretty par for the course. It's certainly better than the last couple ones they made. I didn't know I was going to be talking about movies today. Follow me on Letterboxd. Do I have stuff on my beard? I always end up getting some sauce on my beard. And then when I'm editing, I notice it. And I was like, I look like such a dork. But I don't, so I actually look cool with my jacket. Y'all be busy. The Taco Bell toast for me. For me. Oh. Alright. What would I rate this meal? The Crunchwrap Supreme isn't something I would normally get, but it was still good. And taking into account the whole meal, and also rating it as a fast food meal. Like I could go to a Michelin star restaurant and this would be nothing in comparison. But in the fast food realm, I gotta say this was a 10 out of 10. It was a great meal. I cannot complain. Oh man. I don't know what they put in this stuff, but I feel great. I'm gonna continue to feel great for the rest of the day and tomorrow. I might not feel great when I eat the rest of this tomorrow and it tastes bad. What a beautiful day. Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It stopped raining. Everybody's in the play, and don't you know, it's a beautiful new day. Hey. That was off the dome. I just made that up. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, we got our reheated Taco Bell. I'll put them in for 30 minutes at a time. The fries, I think, were warm enough after a minute and a half. These two had a total of 2 minutes. I'm still not sure if they're warm enough, but I'll see after I take a bite. Let's start with the fries here. I drizzled them in the nacho cheese, that way I could warm the cheese up without putting the plastic cup in the microwave. The taste is still good, but the texture had the same problem as the McDonald's fries. Yeah, fries just do not hold up. The cheese is fine. Alright, let's try this. Let's see if this is warm enough. We'll start with the burrito. So far, not bad. It's a little drier. The sauces have evaporated, I guess. Oh. I found the 5th layer. It's sour cream. They just didn't put a whole lot on. This has actually held up pretty well. It's a little bit drier than it was yesterday, but it's not really that much worse. Okay, now for the crunch wrap. There is it's very... It's not as sturdy as it was yesterday. There's a layer of like tortilla chip that gives it the crunch, which is why it's called the crunch wrap. And considering how flimsy it is, I think my theory was true that that whole layer got soggy. Yeah, I was right. There's still a little crunch from the lettuce here, but not from the tortilla chip. I don't know if you can see the, yeah, right there. And it's gotten very soggy. It tastes fine. There's just not a crunch. So it's just a wrap supreme. So the consensus, the taste held up pretty well. It wasn't perfect, but it still tasted pretty good. Even the nacho fries, the taste was good. The texture, not as much. The nacho fries just don't hold up well. So the texture was awful on those. The burrito was fine. There weren't any problems with that one. But the biggest problem was the Crunchwrap Supreme. Because like I said, it completely lost its crunch. So I gave it a solid 10 yesterday. Maybe an 8. 7 or an 8. 7.5. Solid 7.5. The burrito was probably a 9. But the other items brought it down. So yeah, Taco Bell holds up pretty well, better than McDonald's. So we'll see how the next one does. Wow, I am red. I wasn't even outside today. What the heck? Alright, it's been a little while since the last one, since Taco Bell. Partly because, I can't be eating fast food every day. But also there was a little bit of roommate drama regarding fridge space that I might have accidentally instigated. So I didn't want to make things worse by keeping old fast food in there. But I finally went out and got my next fast food meal. And I wanted to do chicken, and there's no Popeyes here, so it was between Chick-fil-a and Cane's. So I went with Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A doesn't have like as much of a variety of a menu as McDonald's and Taco Bell, so I just got the normal meal, sandwich, fries, and a drink. I got diet lemonade. I don't know what they sweeten it with, but it's really good. It doesn't taste like aspartame. Maybe they just lied to me. I don't know. I know Chick-fil-A is controversial, so please don't cancel me. I kind of would need to have a platform in order to be canceled, I suppose. Dang, it's Pride Month too. It's Juneteenth today, so my fault. Crispy. It's been a while since I've eaten a Chick-fil-A. But yeah, it's good. Let's try some of these waffle fries. Chick-fil-A might have some of the best fries in the game. Chick-fil-A sauce, can't forget that. They cooled down a little bit on the drive back, but they're still good. After they gave me my food, the worker said, you know, have a nice day. And I said, you too. And she said, thank you. And right after I had driven away, I was like, oh, I should have said my pleasure. That would have been so funny. I should have gotten on camera, and I should have said my pleasure. If I was good at my job. It was about $10 per meal, so like $20 total. Maybe I could put this as a tax write-off. You think I could put this as a tax write-off even though I don't make any money doing this? Since I had Taco Bell, I went and saw Disclosure Day, the new Spielberg movie. It was good. It was alright. He basically remade Close Encounters, I feel like. It's very similar in many ways to Close Encounters. I also rewatched Close Encounters, which is that's a good movie. I think Chick-fil-A's fries are the best because they taste the most like potatoes. Like it's even got the potato skins on it. McDonald's fries taste like processed. I don't have too much more to say about this meal. As a rating, this might be an 8 or a 9. I'll bring it down to 8 because of Pride Month. In honor of Pride Month. Alright, it's day 2. I'm not wearing the same shirt. I have 2 red shirts because this is my work uniform. So anyways, I got my reheated Chick-fil-A. Buns were in there for 30 seconds. Everything else was in there for a total of 1:30. I have a second lemonade too. A lot of the ice is still... Oh, crap. I didn't spill a lot. You can see a lot of the ice is still in there. It's been in the fridge about 24 hours. And it doesn't taste watered down at all. It's still very sweet. Probably because of this thing. This foam insulated cup. But anyways, let's try the food. Start with a waffle fry. Fries are historically the worst. Huh. It's definitely not the same quality it was yesterday, but it's a lot better than the other fries. It's interesting because the other fries got like drier and tougher, but these have got like soggier. The taste isn't 100% there, but it's not bad. That surprised me. Okay, sandwich. The buns are extremely soggy. I think the steam, because it was still in the box, I think the steam definitely sogged it up. The chicken is still pretty much the same. Maybe a slight loss of flavor, but also not terrible. I'm very impressed. This is reheated better than anything so far. The fact that it reheats so well makes me feel like it's a lot more natural. Compared to like McDonald's, where I'm not really convinced that it's legally food. But like, this seems a lot more real stuff. Like this chicken looks like it's actually chicken. Pickles are still good. I knew someone who would always ask for extra pickles at Chick-fil-A. But half the time they only heard the word pickles and they assumed that she wanted no pickles. And I wonder if the average number of pickles per sandwich was the same as it would have been if she didn't ask. Honestly, besides the fact that everything's a little soggier, you can't really tell that it's been reheated. I couldn't say as much for the other meals, but if there were fresh buns, you couldn't tell the chicken was reheated. The fries are still the item that dropped in quality the most, but they definitely dropped a lot less than the other fries. So fresh, I gave it an 8. The only thing that's really dropped in quality is the sogginess, and because of that, I think I'll drop it down to a 7 out of 10. Fresh, 8 out of 10. Reheated, 7 out of 10. So far, this one's reheated better than anything else. Chick-fil-A is in the lead. And we're back. I just got home from work, but I changed out of my work shirt so that you wouldn't make fun of me for wearing the same shirt every day. Okay, so I wanted to do pizza, but pizza isn't usually, I wouldn't really consider it fast food, with one exception, and that is Little Caesars. I mean, their slogan is literally hot and ready, which like that's the definition of fast food. So I got me a Little Caesars pizza. It's got Spider-Man on it. I might keep this. Frame it up in my room. Anyways, I'm gonna eat half of it now, and then half of it tomorrow. I have eaten reheated Little Caesars before, and I remember it being fine, but I've never critically analyzed it, so we'll see. Guess how much this pizza freaking cost? Yes. Put it down in the comments. It used to be like a $5 hot and ready. This was $7.50. And if I wanted crazy bread, another $6. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay, this is the cheesiest slice. I'm gonna start with this one. Little Caesars is only good because it's cheap. I mean, it's gotten more expensive, but it's kind of lower quality pizza, but at a lower cost. So if you're talking cost per quality, it's up near the top of the list. Obviously, Costco pizza is at the very top because you're getting premium pizza for really cheap. But Little Caesars isn't too far behind on that cost per quality matrix. It's decent. My car doesn't have working AC, so it did stay hot on the drive home. A good root beer right now would hit like crazy. Is your sugar A&W with this thing right now? No, a big review. Mild one. A bit battle. Oh, look at that. It's room temp, but the AC in here actually works, so it's not that bad. This is not an ad for A&W. Since Chick-fil-A, I saw Toy Story 5. Tomorrow I'll see Supergirl, so I'll tell you about that tomorrow. I go to the theaters a lot. They got a $5 movie deal on Tuesdays, so I usually go on Tuesdays. Toy Story 5 was good. I laughed, I cried, all the Pixar things. It did feel a little weird going alone as a grown man. I literally sat in between two children. It was the only seat left in the theater because it was pretty packed. And it was mostly children and their parents and me. But I'm a kid at heart, so Disney adult. That's me. It's been a rough few days since Chick-fil-A, but this pizza is healing me. I'm not gonna eat all 4 slices on camera because they taste the same, but let's see. It's cooling down now. As soon as Little Caesars starts to cool down, the quality drops significantly. But I'll give it an overall 6 out of 10. It's not great pizza, but it's pizza. It's hard to go wrong with pizza. Oh. Let's rise tomorrow. Alright, this is gonna have to be quick because my phone battery is almost dead. But we got some reheated pizza. I did take a bite to see if it was hot enough, but now for a taste test. Tastes like reheated pizza. The crust has dropped in quality a little, but the cheese might actually taste a little better than it did yesterday. I saw Supergirl today. It was alright. Not as good as I was hoping. Supergirl and Lobo, they're both really good, both character-wise and cast. And the backstory was kind of interesting. But the main story just was not really that interesting. I don't know. Pizza reheats really well. I mean, pizza in general reheats well. So I'm not really surprised that this did. So, what did I give it yesterday? A 6? I think it's still a 6. So, probably best change. But it didn't start that great, and it's just as good today. There's my movie and pizza review. One more left. So all the other places I went to are places that I like actually patronize. I'm just now realizing that patronize has two meanings. Like homophone, is that what it's called? Because there's like patronize, like be a customer of, and then like if you patronize somebody, you're like being condescending. Unless I'm messing one of those two words up, I guess I just never realized that they were the same word. I don't know why that's throwing me off right now. Where was I? Okay, so the other 4 restaurants are ones that I actually patronize. I'll go there from time to time. So I wanted to pick for the 5th one that I don't go to, and so I picked Arby's. I've been to Arby's maybe twice, at least once, maybe a second time, and I don't have fond memories of it. But for the purposes of entertainment, I'm gonna try it. Okay, I'm here in the drive-thru. The Arby's is low-key right next to the parking lot where I work, and so trying to make sure none of my coworkers saw me because I didn't want to lose any aura points by being caught at Arby's. This is an anti-ad for Arby's. I haven't even tried the food yet.
Welcome to Arby. Go ahead and order whenever you're ready.
I'll do number 1 meal. Okay, that'll be all. Actually, can I get double of that order? 2 of those? I almost forgot to get double. Whoops. I would have had to come back and then wait another day. That would have been a disaster. My name.
There's that for you.
Thank you.
You have a nice day.
You too. Alright. Let's get out of here before anyone sees me. I got the classic beef and cheddar. That was the first item on the menu. And then we got some curly fries. Fries aren't bad. Okay, the fries are pretty good. Actually, every place except Little Caesars had fries. I would rank them Chick-fil-a, Taco Bell, Arby's, McDonald's. Let's try this sandwich. We have the meats. What does that even mean? Wow, it looks delicious. Oh. What is that cheese? The roast beef is fine. But I don't know what that cheese is. Yeah. It's alright. Nothing I would spend money on, I guess. I don't think I would buy it again. I do have another one to eat tomorrow. I'm trying to think which the least to most expensive. Little Caesars was the least expensive. Followed by, I think, Chick-fil-a, McDonald's, Arby's, Taco Bell. I think that's right. I don't have the receipt still. I mean, I could check my bank account, but I don't want to. I'm not a fan of this sauce. Sauce also means soggy buns tomorrow, so I'm expecting the buns to be soggy. I'm sure the meat will hold up fine. And fries, as we know, do not hold up well, so I'm not expecting them to be that good tomorrow. The fries are really helping this meal. I'm thinking I'm gonna give it a 6, mostly because of the fries. The sandwich, I'm not a big fan of, but the fries are pretty good. So 6 out of 10 for fresh Arby's. Alright, Arby's day 2. We got our reheated Arby's. Yesterday it did not really sit in my stomach that well. My stomach was not feeling great after I ate that. But anyways, here we go again. We'll start with the fries. Not expecting them to be good because they're fries. Actually, not bad. Yeah. Not quite as good as the Chick-fil-A fries, but it definitely held up better than Taco Bell and McDonald's. I'm impressed. Sandwich. About what I expected. It tastes pretty much the same. The bun's soggier because of the sauce. The roast beef is still fine. The sauce still doesn't taste good. It honestly hasn't dropped that much in quality. Yesterday I rated it a 6, which I also rated Little Caesars a 6. So either I was too generous with this one or not generous enough with Little Caesars. I'm going to retroactively say that this was a 5 yesterday. I forgot to give it a new score, but I'll say it was a 4 reheated. Also, I wasn't really paying attention to the ratings as I was going along because looking back, I gave McDonald's a 4 fresh and a 2 reheated. So it's kind of inconsistent, but don't worry about that because I rank all of them in about 2 seconds. Okay, I'm going to give my final ranking. I'm going to rank them first fresh and then reheated. And I'm not sponsored by any of these places, I swear. Okay, so fresh, Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, Little Caesars, McDonald's, Arby's. Reheated, this will be on how well it reheated, not how good it tasted. Little Caesars, Chick-fil-A, Arby's, Taco Bell, McDonald's. Yeah. Little Caesars, Arby's, and Chick-fil-A all were pretty much the same quality the next day. Taco Bell quality dropped a little bit. It was still pretty good, but since it dropped in quality more, it was lower. And then McDonald's dropped a lot. It dropped the most. So now you know which fast food places hold up better. Use that information as you will. I hope this was an interesting video. If you enjoyed this, then like, subscribe for more videos. I haven't really done food videos before, but if people like this, maybe I'll try more. If you want to see more stuff from me, if you've been eyeing these posters behind me the whole time and you wanted to see either of these movies, go check them out on the Sci-Fan YouTube channel. And don't eat at Arby's. Okay.